Welcome to my YouTube channel, Fern Tree Shondo, where I'll show you ways to quickly prepare a variety of healthy entrees straight out of the kitchen. Feel free to like and subscribe. I'm about to prepare a vegetarian pizza. So for all my vegetarians out there, this one's for you. If you're not a vegetarian, that's okay. You can still try it. It's good. It's healthy, good for you, economical. Let's go. The first thing we're going to do is preheat our oven to 400 degrees. Press start. And typically it takes about 4 to 5 minutes for it to preheat up to 400, which is going to give me enough time to put the toppings on my pizza. And let's get started. As you can see, I have tomatoes, red onions, green peppers, broccolini. These are 4 vegetables that I really like. These are my favorite ones to put on my pizza. And of course, the pizza I have, it's your standard cheese pizza. It's got mozzarella on it and cheddar. Of course, you can find these pizzas in any grocery store. So whatever your preference is when it comes to a frozen pizza, you can choose. First, we're gonna start by putting the toppings on, and then I'm gonna put on some seasonings. We'll start with the toppings. So I'm going to start by placing my chopped onions on the pizza. And you just want to spread them around circularly. Just get you an even spread. You see how I'm spreading it evenly? And really, that's going to give you a balance of flavor. I love red onions, by the way. It just brings out the flavor, If you're not really an onion fan, of course, you could substitute onions with something different. But with me, like I said, I'm a red onion guy. It puts good flavor to your pizza. It complements the rest of the vegetables. Next, we'll spread the tomatoes on. This is actually one chopped Roma tomato. Of course, it's up to you in terms of how much of each vegetable you want to put on your pizza. But I would suggest one chopped Roma tomato on a pizza of this size, which this is basically about a 12-inch in diameter pizza. The good thing too is when you put the onions and tomatoes on first, you can smell the infusion of the onions and tomatoes. I already smell it. And it just both of them complement each other well. So next, I'm gonna put my green vegetables on the pizza. I'll start with the broccolini. We'll just spread it around evenly. It's probably good to bounce the broccolini like this. You bounce your fingers together. That way you'll get a pretty even spread. It tends to fall apart pretty evenly when you do that. and that way you won't get too much clumped up in one place. The good thing about broccolini is basically junior broccoli, if you will. It's really good. It's tasty. It's it's small and choppy. So when when you bite into your slices of pizza, you're gonna get that. You're gonna get a good flavor, a good aroma because of the fact that it's the choppiness of it. It spreads well. I can get it on the perimeter. So you got a pretty good spread working here. And now we're gonna add the chopped green peppers. And of course, this is actually about probably a third of a small bell pepper, a small green bell pepper, of course. Bell peppers are great. They're really juicy. They give you good flavor balance. They complement the onions and tomatoes well. They also go well with the broccolini. The cosmetics of it is great too. When you look at this pizza, you can see the cosmetic look of it. It looks really good. And this is something easy that you can do for lunch. You can do this is something you can do for lunch or dinner, really, even brunch if you will. I mean, it's just a simple vegetarian pizza, and it's great. Economical. You can get all of these vegetables at your local produce department, any grocer. They're gonna have Roma tomatoes, red onions, green bell peppers, broccolini. So now we're going to season the pizza. Now, as you can see, I have 3 teaspoons. Each one of them contains a different seasoning. So the first seasoning I'm going to put on is my garlic pepper. And this is measured as a half teaspoon of garlic pepper. So I'm going to evenly spread it just by shaking my spoon. And this is a good way to season. I mean, you could use the shaker if you'd like. I like to measure my seasonings when I'm doing these pizzas. And I like to get it evenly across the pizza. So I'm just gonna shake my teaspoon around in a circular motion and get my garlic pepper evenly distributed. And of course, garlic pepper is great. It's gonna give you great flavor. It brings out a great aroma. Second seasoning I have Himalayan pink salt. And this is 1/4 of a teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt. So I'm going to equally distribute the pink salt around the pizza. And for anyone who hasn't tried Himalayan pink salt, I would suggest you try it. It's a great alternative to your regular iodine salt and even sea salt. And it's really healthier. It gives you a great flavor balance. It goes good with the vegetables that I have on my pizza. Next, we're gonna go with cayenne pepper. And this is measured as 3/4 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. So I'm gonna distribute the cayenne pepper around the pizza. And I like to really try to get more on the outside than on the middle. But you just want to go evenly with it. I mean, that's the key. Just get it as even as you can. Give you good flavor balance. So now our pizza is ready to go into the oven. And now we're ready to bake. Our oven's now at 400 degrees. We're gonna go ahead and put the pizza inside of the oven. So we got a pizza inside the oven. I'm gonna close the door. As you can see, it's bake ready, baby. The next thing I'm going to do is set the timer. I'm going to set the timer to 25 minutes. And I'll be back when it's ready. So our timer's at 0 now. Our pizza is ready. We're gonna go ahead and take it out of the oven. Looking good there. Now we're going to go ahead and cut it. And who's ever at home, you can tell them pizza's ready. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Fern Tree Shondo. It's like aromatherapy when that thing came up out of that oven, man. You know how when you was a little child, you used to, when you smell that food, you start dancing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that smell will make you dance, man. You know what I'm saying? And then that taste, you can't beat it. I told you. You know what I'm saying? You got a combination in here that's just undeniable. I mean, we talking about, you know, that cayenne pepper mixed with those onions, and then you dealing with that garlic pepper, along with a little touch of that Himalayan sea salt. That I'm telling you, man. You got an aroma that's undeniable. And you know that flavor, the aroma is undeniable. And then you got the flavor. You know what I mean? The aroma is undeniable. And then you got that flavor, you know, with that cayenne pepper That little touch of that Himalayan pink salt, and that garlic pepper on there, along with the broccolini, the onions, the Roma tomatoes, and the green peppers, and the red onion. Mmm. Mmm. All that. You got for under $10, baby. Mm-hmm. Mm.